Oh, Brian. That's cute. That's cute.
Nobody gets rich off Pokemon card investing, right? That's true. How did I get one of these? 2015 Mazda 3 fully loaded. 2008 Toyota RAV4. And I know what you're thinking now. Rented. No, we own these outright. It's because of items like this. 2025 Advent Calendar, fresh out the case. Corviknight, Steam Deck. Lycanroc, Steam Deck. If you guys want to get rich off Pokemon card investing, this is the stuff you need.
I'm not trying to one-up them or anything, but, hey, maybe Pokemon can make you rich, because I have not 2, but 3 modes of transportation, all bought from the year 2002. Look, I don't want to be that guy that's flexing, but when you have options every day, 3 options instead of 2, no hate to Poke-Any, you know, you're kind of that guy. So let me show you. All right, we got number 1 right there. 2020, another 2020, and another 2020. All 4 wheels each. They get the job done, get you to point A, point B, same as Brian's, and these do come with a couple cobwebs as well. So yeah. Oh, and some big fucking anime. All right, on the real, people, we got another scammer on the loose that has scammed up to $75,000 in Pokemon cards, with at least 10,000 of that, no, 13,000 US dollars being confirmed. There is a picture of the person that I will show in this video. We're going to go over the whole story. There are multiple people that have been scammed by this person, which sucks. I mean, I just feel like we're seeing scams and scams more and more. I do want to go ahead and show this real quick before we get into this scammer, because once again, I think I'm getting scammed, or at least somebody's trying to use my name to scam people. So I did post this on my Instagram. Y'all make sure you go follow my Instagram at ShinyVert. I post a lot of updates and then a lot of like fitness and personal stuff on my story. There's more to life than just Pokemon sometimes, so I like to share that with y'all. But yeah, on my story, I did post, I just pulled that today, but I posted this right here. So somebody thankfully actually sent this in my Discord last night, that this is not me. It looks like I have a Facebook, I just never really use it. I have stuff that auto posts over there on Facebook. That is the profile picture I use, but this is not the banner I use. They just snagged that from probably my Instagram, and they are going around joining random Facebook groups, and I'm sure I haven't heard of any scams that have happened yet through this account, but this is not me. I do not use Facebook to purchase anything whatsoever. I never have. So if anybody, if you see that, report it. If you're on Facebook and somebody under the name ShinyVert is trying to buy from you, don't do it. It's a scam. It's just ridiculous. The scams are outrageous. But let's get into the real stuff today. All right, we've got 3 different accounts that we're going to be looking at of people that did get scammed by this person that you can see right here. We do have more clear pictures. We actually have video evidence of them from a Ring doorbell, so I'll show you all that as well. But the_OG_NathDog was one person. Sam17_collects was another person, and the third person who I have been in contact with through DMs, who's been giving me a lot more information on this, is the Card Butcher. There will most likely be a follow-up to this video as well. I'm going to try to hop in a call with all these guys and get even more information, because I'm sure they're going to have more updates with whether they follow this legally, whether I think they're doing a police report on this scenario. Not exactly sure of all that, but there should be a follow-up to this video, so make sure y'all are subscribed to the channel. Before I show you the videos and the pictures, let me just go ahead and read what he said happened in the description. I'm going to remove my face so y'all can read along with me. This was a post I never thought I'd have to make, but here we are, unfortunately. Over the last week, a gent has been going around the UK scamming various people, including myself. We have all made our local police forces aware, but they will take no action as it is fraud, and we will all have to wait for a response back from Action Fraud before it's decided what actions can be taken. All cases are currently linked together from what I am aware, meaning the same person. Please see attached photos of my cards. The Charizard Venusaur has a very distinctive ding on the front top right corner. The sign Dragonite is self-explanatory. The reprint Charizard has a hollow bleed across the card. Candace Full Art has a misaligned texture error. Even if this person attempts to crack the card, some of mine and the other victims' high-value cards are rare, noticeable. If anyone has any idea who the pictured person is or where they are located, please reach out. Additionally, if you are approached by this man for a transaction, get a photo of him. Do not allow him to take anything. He is contacting people under different aliases via Facebook Marketplace and targeting those with high-value items. If you have anyone reach out to you and feel they may be dodgy, reckon it could be this person, please reach out. Okay, so again, here's another good picture of the scammer. I want to read y'all this real quick because here's a little bit more context on exactly how this person did scam these individuals for thousands and thousands of dollars. I listed a high-value Pokemon card on Facebook Marketplace, and someone under the alias of Johnny Douglas messaged me on Monday, 11th August 2025. He initially started the conversation asking what my best price would be on the card, and we came to a price which I was happy with, 5,800 UK money. Don't make fun of me. I don't. Anyways, he then asked if it would be possible to meet in Cambridge the following day, 12th August, as he was traveling from London, to which I agreed to, as we plan to meet later that evening, blah, blah, blah. He showed up a little bit late. He then asked about other cards, and we added more into the deal, which totaled to 7,000 UK. The following morning, I know I'm going to get flamed for not knowing what their money is called. 13th of August, he asked me if I could meet that day, and we agreed to meet. Oh, is it pounds? Is it pounds then, mate? Come on, bloody hell. I should have known that, bloke. Am I doing an Australian accent? He said he would meet there at 8 p.m., which ended up being 9:40, blah, blah, blah. He came inside, which is already a little bit crazy to me. Like, I just wouldn't be letting anybody random inside my house, especially when they know you have a high-valued collection. But, you know, to each their own. We agreed on the price, and I ended up adding one extra card in for another £100. He passed me his phone on what looked like a transfer. Okay, so this is where the scam happens. He passed me his phone on what looked like a transfer screen on what appeared to be a Royal Bank of Scotland app, and I entered my card details and watched him hit send. Everything looked legitimate, however, nothing came up on my end. He then went on to the Cora AI chatbot for the Royal Bank of Scotland and typed in my last transaction in quotes. It then came up with confirmation saying that payment had been made with additional details. He then put in confirm pay bank details, and it came up with even more details, which you would expect to see. Now, I'm going to show you all the video and the pictures and everything so you can all be made aware, and you know, you can share this out to whether it's people in the UK. You never know if these people are moving. You just don't know how they move. So the more that this gets spread, the more people become aware, the less people get scammed by this person. Because when people like this and the last person, who I can no longer fucking name because you know who I'm talking about, the one that scammed me, has, this is off topic a little bit to this video, but he has reached out to YouTube and he has hit all 3 of my videos with privacy complaints. And so now YouTube is investigating my videos. And if you don't see them on my channel anymore, that is why I am not taking them down. I don't give a fuck. I'm leaving them up, and I'm probably going to do a follow-up video about this because I don't give a fuck. But yeah, what a little bitch. And I think he's hitting all of us with the same thing, trying to... I mean, in my opinion, it's stupid because it's more evidence of him trying to hide everything. Whatever. It's the Red Bull, y'all. I get off topic. So this is one of the videos. I believe this is from Sam, the card butcher's friend. Sam collects. And I believe this is him. This is the scammer right here in the black jacket. And this is his friend Sam, who is selling the cards. And to all the people, to my best knowledge, he's doing the same scam where he's using an app that makes it look like he sent money, but it's not a real app. How do I know this? Because I asked ChatGPT, and it gave me the full rundown on how this could possibly be possible. Because I was a little bit like, you never know. Like, I get a lot of people that reach out to me, and I always try to dive into the scamming stuff. Look, if y'all have any knowledge of scams, send them to me. I will dig into it. I've never heard of a scam like this myself, so honestly, this probably would have worked on me. But yeah, I talked to ChatGPT about it, and it sounds pretty easy to do. I will show y'all ChatGPT's response in a second here. Here is another picture of the alleged scammer. Again, everything in this video is alleged. Another one a bit blurry, but I mean, the video showed it off really well. And here are some of the cards that were quote-unquote sold, but no money was received. We got a Beckett 9.5, beautiful Charizard, the Latios, CGC, fuck CGC. Oh, such a beautiful card. I love this card so much. Mewtwo V-Star. A lot of big bangers. Beauty Charizard. Yeah, it's absolutely crazy. Here's another picture. This is also besides the point. I wasn't going to put this in the video just because this is like a, you know, it's a Pokemon channel, but the card butcher did tell me that this person is now also scamming people. They're in a bunch of Facebook groups and they're all gathering a bunch of information. But apparently he is now also scamming for like Macs and laptops and computers and stuff as well.
Upstairs and close the door. Close the door behind me.
Wait. I didn't know this video had sound. All right, let's play it. Y'all can't tell me. I don't think I've seen this video yet that I'm about to play. Y'all can't tell me this doesn't look like Itchy Band Dan. Shout out Dan.
Close the door behind me. I'm so sorry, man. Yeah, of course.
So, I guess this video doesn't show much except another angle of the scammer. Another one of the cards that was taken, an absolute banger right here, which is very, very, very unfortunate to see. There he's showing the marking, so if you ever do see this card, then you know it is his. All right, Sam17 collects. Let me show you some of the stuff that was stolen from him. He put all the pictures of his cards on here as well. Venusaur, Gardevoir, some of the brand new cards. One of my favorite cards of all time, the Shining Gyarados. This is my favorite card of all time because it holds a special place in my heart for my childhood. I know it's just a promo, but this is probably my favorite card of all time, literally. This EX, these EX era cards are freaking beautiful. You hate to see this shit, man. The scams are going crazy. Mewtwo GX. Who is this Sam guy? This guy has the same freaking taste as me. Charizard EX or Flareon Hollow. Whoa, that Rayquaza is really cool. I don't know if I've ever seen that card in my life. That is super sick. The Groudon as well. I don't think I've seen this as well. That's really cool. Or this Kyogre. Holy. Yeah, a lot of big bangers that are being scammed. And then lastly, we've got the OG Nate Dog. I just want to read what he said real quick as well. Scammer alert. I never thought I'd be sat here writing that I have been scammed. However, I remained silent for a while as I didn't want to admit that this has happened. When linking in with others, I realized I'm not alone in this and we believe we need to get this out there to stop it from happening to others. Absolutely. On 9th of August, I was scammed by an individual going by the name of Johnny Douglas. I am just going to keep this name in the video because I don't believe it's his real name, but this is one of the aliases that he is using on Facebook, so keep an eye out for that. We are now aware that, and guys, don't think for a minute that you can't get scammed overseas. These people will scam internationally. They'll do deals throughout Discord. Little Discord plug right there. Y'all can join my Discord and use our marketplace. We try to keep it as safe as possible, but scams can still happen. You have to be super careful. That's why we have like a system in our Discord to vet people that do transactions. But, you know, just be careful with that. We are now aware that there are other fake Facebook accounts he is also using. He arrived at my house following my Facebook advertisement. Everything appeared genuine, and he used a banking scam app to make it appear as though his payment had gone through, yet the money did not arrive. I contacted the bank, who confirmed the payment could take 2 hours, and the individual provided me with the confirmation of payment using the Core Digital Virtual Asset. Another thing I will say real quick, if that money has not hit your account, don't hand over the cards. If you have to wait 2 hours, go grab a $10 lunch. You know, we're moving thousands and thousands of dollars. Say, hey, let's go to Chipotle. I don't feel comfortable moving the card yet. Whatever it may be. Or even tell the seller or the buyer, send half, and then tomorrow I'll give you the cards, and then you can send me the other half. Like, just do not hand it over if you don't have the money in your account. This all looked legit, so unfortunately on this occasion, being the sort of person I am, I gave him the benefit of the doubt. 2 hours later, the money never went in. I contacted, he answered his phone and said, oh, hold on, I'll check, and then I was blocked. Never a good sign. My partner then contacted and was blocked within a couple of minutes. Yep, scammer. Are some more of the pictures that we've seen. There's the Facebook profile right here. It's probably also not the best sign that he only has 39 friends. Like, that's fine for, like, anybody to have 39 friends. Shit, I don't have barely fucking 0.2 in real life, so I get it, gang. But if he's moving on social media like this and doing thousands of dollars worth of transactions, then he's probably been doing this for a while. So you would think he has more friends if he had a reliable reputation. All right, we got a Blastoise, a Beauty, Glaceon V and a 10, Evo Skies, Alakazam. I mean, the cards this dude is ripping off of people is absolutely insane. These are some beautiful, beautiful. The Umbreon V. Wow. Jesus Christ. I hadn't even looked through all these before the video. That's insane. Mega Gardevoir EX and the birds. And Jolteon. God damn! Also, cannot verify this, but I haven't talked to this person, but in the comments I did see this. This guy did this to me. He came into my house, wanted to buy most of my high-end items. Bro, is that a normal thing in the UK? I would never let somebody in my house. I would go meet them in a public area. Wanted to buy most of my high-end items, wanted to send the money over via our bank transfer, or even better, if you want to be super, super safe doing a transaction, go meet them at the bank. Then said it could take up to 2 hours to come through. I wasn't letting him leave until that money came through. After about 45 minutes of making things extremely awkward, he made an excuse to leave. Interesting. Never came back. He has a fake app that looks like the Royal Bank of Scotland, but it isn't. More than happy to provide more info. Wow. All right, this is the one reply I will show you from Mr. the Card Butcher, aka David. I just asked him, do you know like an estimate of how much he's scammed at this point? And he said, myself, 7,100 pounds was the agreed deal. Others ranging between 2,000 and 2,500, which I believe is his two friends, Sam and the OG. Sam reports someone got done for around 30K pounds, but I'm not sure on that one, so that's unverified. But same as, you know, the last scammer recently, he's confirmed for about, I think, 50 to 60,000, but it could go up to like 100,000 with that guy. I know a vendor's 20K binder got stolen at LCS over the weekend too. Unsure if that's related or not. This one doesn't sound related, at least in my opinion, just because this guy's using the fake banking app with everybody else, and that just sounds like a binder theft. But, okay, last thing I want to talk about is ChatGPT, because, you know, I go into these things and I'm like, before I make a video like this, I want to make sure that this is a real thing, because I've never heard of a fake banking scam. Call me an idiot. I've just never heard of like a fake app like this. So I went to ChatGPT and I asked if this is like a legit thing that can possibly happen. So I wrote to it, I said, I'll put these on screen for y'all. Someone told me they were handed a phone from the buyer and it looked like a transfer on what appeared to be Royal Bank of Scotland app. The seller entered his card details and watched the buyer hit send. Seller said everything looked legit, but seller received no money on his end. Buyer went onto the Cora AI chatbot for the Royal Bank of Scotland and typed my last transaction, and it came up with a confirmation that the payment was made. Buyer then also typed up to the chatbot, confirm pay, more details came up. So I basically just gave ChatGPT the exact rundown of what's happening, and I said at the very end, is this a scam that can possibly happen? ChatGPT immediately said, yes, what you described is a known type of scam, and it absolutely can happen. Let me break it down clearly for you. How the scam works: fake banking app or emulator. Scammers sometimes use a spoofed banking app or a sandbox demo version of the real app. The interface looks identical, but it isn't connected to the banking system. When they send money, the screen updates as if the transaction were real, but no money actually leaves their account. All right, now explaining the Cora chatbot. If they're in a sandbox demo mode, the Cora chatbox may also be simulated. That was the part that was getting me. I was like, how the hell is the Cora AI bringing up that he had a transaction? But now it makes sense. If he's in some demo app, then it's the same thing. If they can make this look like the bank, they can make the AI look like it, but it's not really. So yeah, it's a fake chat bot inside the fake app. And then bottom line, yes, the scam is very possible. The buyer likely used a fake app. The transaction and confirmation were fabricated. If no money shows in your account, no money was ever sent. It also said somewhere in there that in the UK, it's weird that that person talked to their bank and they said 2 hours. It said in the UK, it typically takes minutes or seconds to minutes for money to be transferred. So that was already a massive red flag. The scammers are running wild, y'all. I just wanted to bring some awareness to it. I appreciate the card butcher reaching out, and you know, I feel sorry for the card butcher. He told me in the DMs once again, like, these people that are getting scammed are gonna leave the fucking hobby, bro. Like, he told me that was a thought he had, but you know, thank God, he said, I'm sticking to it. It's been my passion, pride, and joy since my childhood. So thank God he's sticking to it. But at the end of the day, these scammers are going to drive people out of the hobby. Like, yes, it's a hobby, but there is money involved. A lot of money, as you can see. Yeah, whatever. It's just a shitty situation. Please share this out. Drop a like on the video. Drop a comment. It helps spread awareness to the video. And as always, I appreciate y'all watching. Please check out my shop. Oh, yeah, if I have more updates, which I should be getting on a call with them soon, we'll do a follow-up to this video. But please check out my shop, shinyvert.com. Check out the mystery packs. I also have some personal slabs myself on there. And, yeah, I will see y'all in the next video. Peace.
Go ahead and fall to the waistline. You get wasted, just don't waste my